So in this video, we are going to learn how to add IndiaMART leads to Zoho Bigin as contact. Now, if you are a business owner who is selling some kind of products or services online on IndiaMART and getting some new leads from there, this automation is going to help you a lot. So in this automation, whenever you are going to receive a new lead or a new inquiry in IndiaMART, automatically with the same details, you can add that exact same lead as a contact in Zoho Bigin CRM. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this kind of automation all by yourself, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. And to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. After coming to this dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow over here. For that, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. Let's say I would like to name my workflow as IndiaMART Automation. And after that, just select the folder of your Pabbly Connect account in which you want to create this automation and click on Create. After clicking on Create, here you can see the workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, you can see two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger window. Now the idea here is, first we are going to connect our IndiaMART account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step. For that, we will just search for IndiaMART, just select it. After selecting IndiaMART, in trigger event from the drop-down, select the trigger event as new leads. After selecting a trigger event, we just have to click on connect and select add new connection. So here we are going to connect our IndiaMART account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the CRM key of our IndiaMART account. Now you must be thinking how you can get this CRM key. So to get it, just log into your IndiaMART account and after logging in, from the left sidebar, go to Settings. After coming to the Settings page, go to Account Settings and here you can see this option of CRM API. Just click on it. Now here you can see I have generated my CRM API key for my IndiaMART account. If you haven't generated it yet, by clicking on this Generate Key button, you can generate a new key. And if you have generated, then just copy this API key, the CRM key from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And after pasting the CRM key, just click on Save. And as we click on Save, here you can see our IndiaMART account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, what we have to do, we just have to click on Save and Send Test Request. And as we click on Save and Send Test Request, the details of the last lead, the most recent lead which we have received on our IndiaMART account, the details of that lead will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So let's do it. Let's click on Save and Send Test Request. And after clicking on this, here you can see we are going to receive some response. And here it is. In this response, you can see the details of the new lead. Here you can see we have the subject line, basically the subject line for this lead. We have the unique query ID. We have the lead state, that from which particular state we have received the lead. We'll scroll down. Here you can see the name of the lead. The name is demo user. Here we have the mobile number and also the email address. After this, you can scroll down and here you can see the city of the lead which they have entered in our IndiaMART page as well. Then here you can see the name of the product and also the message which the lead has sent. So the lead sent a message as we want to get grid solar power system for our on-site office and the quantity is 10 pieces. So here you can see in this way the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed, where we have successfully connected our IndiaMART account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step and received the details of a new lead from IndiaMART in our Pabbly Connect workflow. Now after this, we want to add this same lead which we have received from IndiaMART in our Zoho Bigin account as well as a contact. So before doing that, let me log into my Zoho Bigin account. Okay, so as you can see, this is my Zoho Bigin account. Now I want that the leads which we are getting from IndiaMART, we want to add these same leads with the same details in our Zoho Bigin account as a new contact. For that, we'll get back to our Pabbly Connect workflow and we'll start with the action step now. Here in the action step, in Choose App, we will search for Zoho Bigin. Just select it. After selecting Zoho Bigin, in action event from this drop-down, select the action event as Create Contact. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our Zoho Bigin account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this Connect with Zoho Bigin button. Now, as we click on connect, here in this pop-up window, it will ask us for the domain. That what is the domain of a Zoho account. Now, to know the domain of your Zoho account, just log into your Zoho account and here in the URL section, you can see it. Like the domain of my Zoho account is zoho.in. So here you will be having any one domain out of all of these five. I have zoho.in as my domain, so I'll just enter it and then just click on save. As we click on save, here you can see in this pop-up window, because I have already logged into my Zoho account in our browser, here you can see in the pop-up window, it has detected the account. We just have to click on this accept button, and as we click on accept, we will see our Zoho Bigin account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. And after making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the owner. So here in this dropdown, you have to select the person who will be the owner of these new contacts which we are creating using this automation. The leads which we are adding from IndiaMART in Zoho Bigin, who will be the owner of these leads, these contacts. You have to select that. So from this dropdown, I have selected the owner. Then it is asking us for the first name. That what is the first name of the new lead which we have received from IndiaMART. Now we have received the details of a new lead from IndiaMART in our trigger step. So here from trigger step responses, we are going to one by one map all the details to this Zoho Bigin action step. Now here the process of mapping is very simple. Let's say I want to add the first name over here. So what we are going to do, just click on this field and here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses of a new lead from Zoho Bigin. Out of all of these responses, here you can see, here we have the response of the sender name. Now you will notice that we have the full name of the person, full name of the lead. We have the first name as well as the last name. And we don't have any separate response of first name and last name right over here. So what we have to do, before adding this lead or creating a contact in Zoho Bigin, first we are going to break this full name into two parts of first name and last name. And to do this, we are going to use a feature or module of Pabbly Connect called text formatter. So after IndiaMART step and before Zoho Bigin step, just click on this add action step button over here. And then here in choose app, search for text formatter. Just select it. After selecting text formatter by Pabbly, in action event from this drop down, select the action event as split text and click on connect. Now as you click on connect, here you can see the first thing it asks us is the text to split. Now here from the trigger step responses of IndiaMART, we are going to map the response of full name. So we'll just search for the response of name over here and select it and map it over here. Now we want to separate this name into two parts before and after this space. So we want to use space as a separator. So here in separator, we are going to write space in double curly braces. This indicates that we want to break this response into two parts before and after this space. And here in segment index, we are going to select all and click on save and send test request. Now as we click on save and send test request, here you can see this full name is now broken into two parts before and after the space. And we have two different responses of first name and last name. So in this way, we have separated the full name into two parts of first name and last name. And now we can map these two responses in the Zoho Bigin action step. So we'll start with Zoho Bigin once again. Just click on this field of first name and in the drop down, you can see the responses of previous two steps, IndiaMART's new lead response and the text formatter response as well. So from text formatter responses, we are going to select the response of first name and map it. And follow the same process for last name as well. From text formatter, we are going to map the last name as well. Then it is asking us for the date of birth. So we don't have the date of birth of the new lead which we have received from IndiaMART. And this field is not mandatory, it's not required. So you can ignore this field for now. Then it is asking us for the lead source. So in lead source, I'm going to write IndiaMART by default. So all the leads will be having the same source IndiaMART. Then it is asking us for the email address. So we have received the email address of a lead from IndiaMART. So here in the drop down, we are going to search for email and map it over here. Then it is asking us for the mobile number. So we have received the mobile number as well. So I will just search for mobile number over here, select it and map the response of it. Then it is asking us for the company name, that do we have the response of company name? No, we don't have the response of company name, so we can just keep it blank. Then it is asking us for the description. We have the message from the user. So whatever message the new lead in IndiaMART is adding, we are going to add that same message in the description over here. After this, it is asking us for the street, city, state. So we have the response of city. So we'll just search for the response of city and map it. Then we'll just search for the response of state and map it too. So in this way, all the details of a new lead from IndiaMART which we are receiving, one by one, you have to map all of these details into this Zoho Bigin action step. After mapping all of these details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And when we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the details of a lead which we have mapped over here, basically the new lead which we have received from IndiaMART, the same lead is now added in our Zoho Bigin account. So let's check it. We will go to our Zoho Bigin account, and after coming here, what we are going to do, we will just go to the contact section. And yes, here you can see demo user, the same person which we have received, the same lead which we have received in our IndiaMART account is now added as a contact in Zoho Bigin. Here you can see we have the same name, same email, same phone number, same city and the same state as well. Also, whatever message they have entered while submitting the lead in IndiaMART, basically we have added the same message in the description of this user, this contact as well. So in this way, you can see the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect. This automation is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, whenever we are going to receive a new lead or a new inquiry in IndiaMART, automatically the same lead will be added in our Zoho Bigin account as a new contact. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
If you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can email us at support@pabbly.com or post it on our forum over here. Or you can write us in the comment box below too. If you want to check out the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. And if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Pabbly. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.